Good morning, good morning. We are in the tarot study of the Empress, which each day we just read from a different book that I just happen to have. and just to learn together, diving deep into the Empress. And then at the end of, once we're done reading through all the books, then we will do a little bit of a guided meditation, automatic writing exercise to kind of, it's almost like writing our own story with the Empress. So here is the Empress. For she is, this is from the Rider Waite, if I can get it into the, what's it called? Clear section. My brain. Here's the Golden Art Nouveau version. Maybe if I hold it just like, this is the Wildwood Tarot. Which this is the back. The only thing I don't like about these are the back is like it shows all the fingerprints and stuff. It's almost like you got to go through and clean your backs or something. But otherwise, I like it. But yeah, I just kind of wish this was more of a matte or something. And then we have, today we're going to introduce the Tarot of the Divine. Let me see if it has like, this is what the guidebook looks like. I don't have the box over here. And then the card, I'm liking the card this morning because look at, who does she look like? She looks like not Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Our Lady of Guadalupe. Gosh, my brain. I mean, isn't she gorgeous? Even though she's blurry. I'm trying. I wonder if I could do, hang on, let me unblur. There we go. There she is, the Empress. So let me do real quick here. All right, there's the Empress there. I wonder why I didn't figure that one out a long time ago. Sorry, guys. Original Rider Waite. Golden Art Nouveau. Wildwood Tarot, they call her the Green Woman. Oh yeah, I love like her. And then this morning we have this beautiful Our Lady of Guadalupe. She feels like she's giving out that energy of like this mother essence of like, come unto me and I will take care of you. I can't believe that all I had to do was turn down whatever that line is there. Magic. All right. So the book we're reading today is The Essence of Tarot. And there's that. So this has like different things like with essential oils and stuff in it too. Magic Rituals to Empower Your Readings by Mary K. Greer. And then this is what the inside looks like. This is probably one of my newer books. I got it on. So again, just to like give little tips or whatever, I try and get my books used if I can. And but what I'll do is I'll keep checking prices on the used websites like Abe's Books or something like that. It's called Abe's something, and then I'll check, I'll put it in the cart on Amazon and I'll keep checking there. And then also the used book prices and the new book prices, because sometimes you never know. Sometimes they drop them down to like $5 for the book. And so that's when you got to grab it up, because sometimes it's just for the day and it's not like an advertised thing. And then so you put it in your cart and then you keep checking, and you could save for later, and then you keep check my cart, and it'll show up at the top price changes. And so that's how I do that. But anyway, and then but also whenever you buy used, I found what I prefer is to do very good or above. Sometimes good isn't so good. Sometimes good is great. So sometimes I'll do the good just because if that's the only thing available and I really need that book now for some reason or another, I really need that book, then I'll go ahead and do the good if that's the only thing. And sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's like new, but sometimes it's like girl, was that like, I don't know, did you pull it out of the trash and then donate it or something? I don't know. But anyway, so there's that little tip on budget buying books. So I don't know if people are like, I don't care, or if they're as interested in a good deal as I am. But that's where I get my kicks, is like getting a good deal. So I like to share, like, I want you to get your kicks too. Just don't take my deals. Just kidding. Okay, the Empress. Earth, air, Earth/air, Venus. The Empress is a source of creative life force and represents the fruitfulness of the earth. She is the earth and grain mother, Gaia, Dimitri, Ceres, in touch with and encouraging the growth of all things. She is also Venus, Aphrodite, source of love, beauty, luxury, sensuality, as the imperatrix of creativity. I know that word, but for some reason it's not coming off my tongue this morning. Okay. She rules over the imagination. When you embody her energy, relationships come before everything else. The mothering, nurturing relationship to a child, a sexual relationship with a partner, or your creative relationship with an art or craft. Others see you as graceful and bountiful advocate and patron of the full gamut of the pleasures of life. The negative aspect of Empress consciousness lies in being smothering, jealous, and overwhelming. Generally, she epitomizes mothering, nurturing, and creating. And then this is an essential oil, ylang ylang. Canaga odorata is the scientific or Latin name for that. Water, Venus are the element and the planet connections. Actually is for like the flower in general, I'm assuming, but it could also be for the essential oil. This exquisite flower, whose name means fragrance of all fragrances, was sacred to the Japanese goddess Amaterasu o Mikami. Heaven, radiant, great divinity, highest of the Shinto deities. It is exotic, voluptuous, and erotic, but also soothing and relaxing. A true aphrodisiac, it generates feelings of love, creates empathy with others, dispelling frustration and anger. It stimulates the senses by stimulating the adrenal glands, while relaxing and even sedating tensions and anxiety through regulation of cardiac and respiratory rhythms. By dissolving boundaries, it cures jealousy and makes one receptive to others. Next is vanilla. Vanilla planifolia. Earth, water are the elements. Venus is the planet. Originally from a Mexican orchid worshipped as the manifestation of an Aztec goddess and used in a sacred beverage, vanilla counters melancholy by being a mild stimulant. I didn't know that. I wouldn't think of vanilla as a stimulant. Did you know that? Its scent is familiar, consoling, and confers a sense of safety and nurturance. It opens us gently to subconscious sensuality and deeply felt emotions, while softening any sense of frustration and anger. It builds confidence and attracts others to us. This is the scent of being enfolded in a mother's arms while cookies bake in the oven. Or alternatively, balsam of Peru, Myrospirum pereira, which is actually from Central America. Then there's rose, Rosa damascena, centifolia or gallica. Elements air and earth, planet Venus. Gnostic scriptures say that the first rose sprouted from the monarchical blood of Psyche, the virgin soil. When she became enamored of Eros, Rose's anagram, the rose representing sexual unfolding in all its stages is for healing of all kinds. For its purity of sexuality touches the soul. Ultimately, it promotes a devotion to the eternally creative womb of the goddess, symbolized in myths as a rose garden, as was the Muslim paradise called Gulistan after Gul, the Parisian word for rose. It promotes loving relationships, harmonizes all it comes in contact with, including the chakras, and confers beauty. There's no better essence for balance healing of both men and women, and it elevates all our senses, including the spiritual. It expands the aura inclusively, radiates love, creates an environment of appreciation for aesthetic pleasures, symbolizing wholeness or completeness. It fills psychic holes. It is the unfolding of love in all its manifestation. Palmarosa or rose geranium may be substituted. There we go. And then they just have the little drawing of vanilla there. But so there again is the inside, there is the outside. Here are our Empresses. You'll understand when you're in perimenopause. So much goodness. Like, so ylang ylang, I feel like I want to bring that up here. And also, like, it feels like I want to like make a blend with ylang ylang, vanilla, and rose just for her. Like, and have it up here, you know? I don't know if I don't think I have vanilla, and I know I don't have rose. But I have rose, like I do have the hydrosol. So maybe I would do like a little spray. So, all right. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.